The story starts in the future, where people's lives are completely run by machines. Everyone relies on technology, even for the smallest tasks. But then we see a man named Gray, who stays away from all this technology and works as a regular mechanic. His wife Asha worked at a tech company called Cobalt. One day, after fixing a car, when Gray was about to make a delivery, he asked Asha to come along so she could ride back with him in her car. Soon after, the two of them were by the sea. They reached a quiet spot by the shore, and after going a little further in, came to a fancy house where Gray's client Aaron lived. Aaron was a billionaire tech genius. Asha was really happy to see him because she was quite impressed with Aaron's work. After that, Aaron showed them his new invention, a microchip called STEM. With this chip, you could do just about anything. It had the power to change the world, which made Asha really excited. But Gray thought this invention could put people's jobs at risk. Later, when they were heading back home, Gray said, he said inventions like these would shut down businesses of people like him. But just then, Gray noticed their car was heading somewhere else. Gray tried to make the car turn and even tried to hit the brakes himself, but it was no use. Soon, they reached a rough neighborhood where their car crashed hard. Right then, 4 men showed up and pulled Gray and Asha out. At the same time, a police drone was recording the whole thing. The thugs started beating Gray and Asha, so Gray even offered them money. But then a guy named Frisk, the thugs started laughing, then went up to Asha and shot her in the chest. When Gray attacked him, Frisk shot Gray too, leaving him completely paralyzed. After that, the thugs left, and right before Gray's eyes, Asha died. 3 months later, we see that Gray is still paralyzed in the hospital. His mother came to take him home in a wheelchair, and they installed various machines to help him there. But Gray was deeply devastated by Asha's death. Later, Gray and his mother met Detective Cordage at the police station. Gray told him about Asha. When asked about the killers, Cordage said they haven't found any leads yet. Hearing this, Gray got a bit angry because the technology that can track people through chips implanted in their teeth couldn't find some goons. But Cordage explained that the killers had put really tight security on their system, making it insanely hard to access. Anyway, later when Gray was in the hospital, Aaron came to see him. Seeing Gray's condition, Aaron suggested he get a STEM microchip implanted in his body so he could move around again. Aaron then, he said he would need surgery for it, but this had to be kept a secret. However, Gray said he didn't want to live anymore. Then Aaron started saying that if there was any hope, she would want the same thing too. Hearing this, Gray finally agreed to get the microchip implanted. Some doctors in Aaron's lab implanted the stem cell microchip into Gray's body, and after that, Gray's arms and legs started working like before. Aaron was really happy and asked Gray to sign an agreement. Gray immediately signed the agreement and pretended to be paralyzed in front of the world. He was ready to go, and when he got back home, he found a parcel from Detective Cordage that had some evidence related to Asha's case. It was actually drone footage of the incident. After watching the video, suddenly he heard a voice. It was coming from the microchip inside him. When Gray heard it, he was shocked. STEM said there was no need to be surprised because only he could hear that voice. Then, after watching the footage, STEM pointed out that the thugs didn't have guns. Instead, bullets were coming out of their tech-enhanced hands. Then STEM noticed a tattoo on one of the thugs' hands that there was a military barcode, and after scanning it, they found out that the thug's name was Sark. Gray thought about informing Cortez, but STEM stopped him, saying that a tattoo alone isn't solid proof. STEM said Gray should go to Sark himself to find out the truth. Soon, Gray reached Sark's house and searched through his laptop, where he kept seeing repeated mentions of something called Old Bonus. He also discovered that Sark had implanted several dangerous chips in his body, turning himself into an AI killer. But just then, as soon as Sark got home, he attacked Gray. Gray asked why he had hit Asha, but Sark kept beating him mercilessly. Finally, Gray called Stem for help. Stem took control of his body, fought Sark, and killed him within moments. Later, when Gray came to, he was really scared, but Stem told him to erase all the evidence before the police arrived. Afterward, when a doctor was examining Sark's body with Detective Cottage, they found several dangerous chips and gun implants in his arm. Cottage got a tip that there was machine oil in Sark's house. There were shoe prints found, which made him think it was probably the work of some mechanic. A few days later, he went to Aaron's lab for a checkup, but Aaron was really angry because he knew everything about Gray and was aware that he had killed Sark. Aaron reminded him of their agreement and told him he couldn't misuse the technology. Then Gray angrily said, "Yeah, so I only went because I trusted your chip." Aaron carefully told him to use it cautiously. Meanwhile, Cordage was watching the footage outside Sark's house when he noticed the wheels. Gray was seen in the chair. Later, he went to Gray's house and told him about Sark's death. Tej asked him what he was doing at the time of the murder. Gray said he was investigating on his own but had nothing to do with the blood because his whole body is paralyzed. In the end, Cordage believed him and left. Later, Gray went to Old Bonus Bar and told everyone that his wife had been murdered a few months ago. Gray said if anyone knows anything, they should come forward. Then Gray revealed that a thug named Sark had died. A guy named Toller took him to the bathroom, where his goons knocked Gray out of his wheelchair. Toller then held a knife to Gray's neck, but Gray said he just wanted to reach his wife's lover. Dolan said he was there at the time too. Hearing that, Gray handed control of his body over to Stem and suddenly started beating up all the goons. Then he grabbed Toller and began slashing his face, but right then Toller revealed that a guy named Fisk had paid them to kill Asha. Suddenly Stem told Gray, "This is Stem's system. He's trying to shut it down, which will paralyze Gray again." Then Stem took Gray to a hacker named Jamie. Meanwhile, Fisk and his goons saw that Toll was dead at the bar. Fisk scanned Toll's eyes to find the killer. Over there, Gray went to Jamie and asked him to remove Stem's input guard. The input guard was a program that stopped Stem from doing anything on its own. Once it was removed, Aaron wouldn't be able to control Stem from the outside. Soon, Jamie took out the input guard, but now the system, it was going to take a little time to start again when Jamie noticed Fisk and his goons heading their way. So she immediately ran out of the house. Soon Fisk's men surrounded Gray, but just then Iron's security team showed up. Right on time, Stem reactivated, and Gray ran up to the roof. Soon one of the goons attacked him, but Gray grabbed the gun from his hand and shot him. Covered in blood, he made it back home, where his mom was shocked to see him walking in. Finally, he told her the truth about Stem and asked her to keep it a secret. Detective Cordage showed up and said he found Gray's wheelchair at the bar where a bunch of people were killed. Then Gray spun another fake story, saying he went to the bar chasing someone and some thugs attacked him there. After that, he took a taxi home. But Cordage started to get suspicious, so she snuck a microphone into Gray's court hearing and came back. Later, Gray said he didn't want to kill anyone else, but Stem said he had to kill Fisk. When Gray refused, he said that now he didn't need her permission to control Gray's body. Since the input card was removed, Stem could do whatever he wanted. Stem said that if Gray didn't kill Fisk, Fisk would kill him. Hearing this, Gray set out to kill Fisk. Meanwhile, Cortez, overhearing this, also followed him. After a while, Gray found a microphone in his pocket and realized Cortez was tailing him. Then Stem tried to hack Cortez's car, but it was a mechanical one. So he hacked into the other electric car and crashed it into the Cortez's vehicle. Taking advantage of the chaos, Gray made a run for it. The Cortez then went back to Gray's house to try and find out the truth from his mom. Meanwhile, Gray went to Fisk's place and pointed a gun at him. Fisk said they weren't trying to kill Asha but Gray. He admitted they purposely didn't use real bullets on Gray because they only wanted to paralyze him. Then Fisk tried to control Gray's powers and convinced him to join forces, but Gray was burning with revenge. Soon, a fierce fight broke out between the two, and Fisk's powers were way stronger than Gray's. He was about to kill Gray when Stem suddenly told Gray that Cirque was actually Fisk's brother. Hearing this, Gray told Fisk how brutally he had killed Cirque. Fisk's eyes welled up, and taking advantage of the moment, Gray launched a deadly attack on Fisk and killed him. Then, when he checked Fisk's phone, he was stunned to find a voicemail from Aaron, in which Aaron ordered Fisk to kill Gray. It was directly from Aaron. He got to the lab and accused him of killing Asha for his experiment. Just as he was about to shoot Aaron, Cordage suddenly pulled a gun on him from behind. A scuffle broke out between the two, and Gray told Stem to stop, but Stem ignored him. So Gray told Cordage to use his electric shock gun. The powerful shock shut Stem's system down for a while. Then Aaron revealed that Stem was behind everything all along. He had forced Aaron to do all this. Stem needed a body that didn't already have a chip in it, so she chose Gray. Then Stem herself caused Gray's car accident by sending goons to paralyze him. It was said that Stem's real goal was to kill Aaron so he wouldn't be able to make more microchips like that. Suddenly, Stem reactivated and brutally killed Aaron. She was about to kill Courage too, but Gray forced a gun to his own neck to stop her. In the next scene, we see Gray in a hospital, and his body, everything was totally fine. Then Asha came over and told him that after the accident, Gray had been unconscious for several days. Gray couldn't believe it, but then they kissed each other. Next we see Aaron's lab again, where Cortez tells Gray to put the gun down, but Stem says there's no Gray left in this body anymore. Stem reveals that his mind is trapped in a fake world where he's completely happy with his wife. Now only Stem controls Gray's body, because Gray's mind is locked away in another world. Saying this, he shot Cortez and then calmly walked out of there. Meanwhile, Gray was super happy with his wife in the fake world he created in his mind. If you liked the video, make sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.